Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Capricorn, June 26, 2025. With today's Sun-Neptune square, you may be facing some uncertainties related to financing, support, boundaries, and power dynamics. Question marks can temporarily interfere with your motivation. A relationship or financial matter may be hanging in the air, but it may be better to observe and wait things out. Be cautious of poor management of money and emotions. The discontent or restlessness you are experiencing now might ultimately add to significant changes or discoveries. This transit may serve as a reminder to consider your needs for rest and replenishment. While it's an important period for reaching out and collaborating, you shouldn't entirely brush off your needs for a deeper connection or time to yourself. You may be struggling with wishful thinking that's interfering with your ability to see a situation clearly. If you've neglected to seek inspiration in recent times, it can become evident that you need it now. As W.L., while you can be enthused about staying abreast of your work, chores, or health pursuits, this special attention can sometimes be excessive or can be the cause of tension later today. If something is left hanging and you find yourself waiting for the other shoe to drop, letting go of control may be necessary, even if it's just a little bit or briefly. Rocky roads filled with torrential rain lie ahead now. It will be as if day has suddenly become night. This is because the mighty Sun orbiting G in your solar house is clashing in a square with Neptune from his perch in your solar house of intimacy. The whole day will feel rocky, as if you can't breathe or think clearly. It would be best to stay in, vibe to some movies and popcorn, and let the storm of this energy pass. Be especially weary of drama with a friend, acquaintance, or even an ex-practice standing in your highest vibration. You're in the right frame of mind for the next project or great idea. Don't spend too much time dwelling on the details. Instead, act quickly and decisively and you'll gain the advantage. The planetary aspect today asks you to move inward and check your emotional balance. How easy or difficult is that for you to do these days? You tend to direct your energy outward, projecting your energy onto projects in the outside world or focusing on others. This is fine, but it's very important to be able to check in with yourself when you need to. A yoga practice gives you that opportunity, plus it's great for your muscle tone. Give it a try. On a day like today, you will be able to effectively bring closure to the relationships in your life that you feel are frivolous. You are sure to recognize that you can make new friends easily. Doing this will then allow you to redirect the time and energy you spend on partnerships or relationships that you will find beneficial and fulfilling. Take part in whatever sort of leisure activity you're able to. Enjoy yourself for a while the moon will start the day in an adventurous part of your chart before returning to your career sector. This won't see life suddenly become all work and no play. While returning 2 days after the Sun left your career sector and spending its early hours at a friendly aspect to Pluto in your work sector will see the moon get the new working week off to a positive start. It leaves behind planets that are determined to keep the spirit of adventure alive. Knowing that when Venus leaves your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery in 12 days and Uranus in 2 weeks, they will return to your career sector, is giving them extra incentive to make their final days count. It is just as the moon is wrapping up its only visit to an adventurous part of your chart while Venus is here that the planet of love is facing a bit of pushback. When it comes to Venus' mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together, this could face some roadblocks and barriers, whether real or imagined, though with adventurous lunar vibes of the last few days helping to strengthen your sense of resolve. Capricorn, responsibilities feel heavier than usual, but not impossible. Quote of the day: your worth is not measured by your output. Color: stone gray, honest, enduring. Lucky numbers: 5, 7, 20. Pause before the day overwhelms you. There is strength in admitting you need a breather. You don't carry everything alone. Our eyes in the sky. For June 26, 2025, the energy moves like a quiet current beneath the surface, persistent, transformative, and surprisingly revealing. The cards that step forward today are the Hermit, 3 of Wands, Queen of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and Judgment. Together, they form a powerful message about internal growth, emotional clarity, and preparing for a turning point. We begin with the Hermit, a figure often misunderstood as solitary or withdrawn, when in truth, this card speaks Of conscious retreat, a sacred pause to listen to your own wisdom without the noise of outside influence. Today might not demand loud action or quick answers. Instead, it invites you to create a little space. Whether it's a few minutes in nature, a journal entry by candlelight, or simply switching your phone off for a bit, the Hermit urges you to be with yourself. Ask, what truth have I been too busy to hear? Then comes the Three of Wands, and here the energy shifts. This card is about looking ahead with vision and trust, an encouraging sign that something you've set in motion is starting to grow, even if you don't see the full results yet. Maybe it's that effort you put into a relationship, a job application, a personal goal. The Three of Wands says, keep going. Momentum is building, and your patience is not in vain. Don't underestimate the power of showing up, even when it feels like no one's clapping yet. The Queen of Cups brings us deeper into the emotional current of the day. She's calm, compassionate, intuitive, a reminder that strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's about listening, holding space, and choosing softness in a world that rewards urgency. Today, you might feel especially in tune with others or even find yourself absorbing more than usual. Protect your energy, but don't close off. The Queen teaches us that vulnerability is a form of wisdom, and empathy, when directed inward as well as outward, heals. The Eight of Pentacles grounds everything. It's a beautiful sign of mastery and progress, the kind that grows slowly, with repetition, care, and quiet determination. There's something in your life right now that benefits from your consistent presence. Maybe it's your craft, your health, your healing, or your spiritual path. This card whispers, keep showing up. Your dedication matters. This is the part of the journey that others might not see, but it's where the real work happens. The roots you're planting are strong. And then Judgment. A call to risk. A moment when we are asked to step into a clearer version of ourselves. This card doesn't demand perfection, it asks for honesty. Where have you outgrown your old patterns? What parts of you are ready to be reclaimed, forgiven, or finally expressed? Judgment is like hearing your future self calling from just ahead, reminding you, you're not too late. You're just in time to choose again. Altogether, this reading invites you to blend reflection with purpose, sensitivity with action, and solitude with growth. Today isn't about flashy outcomes, it's about internal clarity, soulful alignment, and the quiet but powerful steps that move you toward your next chapter. So take a deep breath. Reflect on where you've been, and gently honor where you are. What is quietly calling you forward? And what story are you ready to rewrite? If this reading stirred something in you today, I encourage you to share a piece of it, maybe a personal reflection or a lesson you're carrying into the day. Your GHT could be the mirror someone else needs.